Now Claude can collaborate right alongside your team. Add Claude into your engineering channel and watch it pick up the work. Across Anthropic, Claude Tag opens 65% of our product pool reviews. Bloomberg from a sales rep that one feature to schedule exports is to think their biggest deals are waiting. He doesn't own it, so he asks the person who does. Nadia texts Claude.
What's going on, everybody? It's Marge.
Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee, Florida. EA Sports College Football ready to roll in Week 3. It's the Kansas State Wildcats and the Florida State Seminoles. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer, glad to have you with us. Holly Rowe down on the sideline with the latest on an injury.
Catching up with the Seminoles head coach pregame, they have a lot of confidence in their backup this week. He was able to come in for their injured starter last week and have a very productive game. They like how he read the defense, how he got guys in and out of plays, so they are expecting to be able to really count on him here today in this big game. I'll keep you posted on how comfortable he looks starting out the first quarter. Reese?
Holly, we'll see how they react. Seminoles ready to kick it away first. And he's going to try to return this one. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Looking for a crease. It's Blaylock. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. The Wildcats have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. They give it to him again. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down.
That's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. They'll leave it with the lone back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Out wide left, it's Reynolds. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. The handoff. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down. Decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. Needs it here on 4th down. He wants to go deep. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Off and running. Touchdown, Kansas State. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished things off with a big play, 68 yards on the touchdown pass.
Number 43, set to kick it off.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. It's Singleton. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. Both these teams just outside the top 25 and really needing to win a game like this to vault their way into the rankings.
And it's just amazing winning a game like this, what it can do for your program, right? Recruiting, your confidence. Everything is better when you've got the number beside your name. And, David, one of these two teams is going to get that number if they go out the win.
No doubt, and you continue to start the season off and build, right? Because you started with preseason, you start with getting into the year, and now you're starting to build and build and build and build that momentum. Getting a win against a really good team, finding out who you are, can set the tone for your season.
Under pressure. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer, because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackle.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Man, this guy is just starting to take this game over. Sack on first down, sack on second down, and now on third down, this offense, they better identify where this guy's lining up, and they better get him double-teamed because they can't block him right now.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And when you get these quarterbacks and these offenses in third and long, and you know it's passing situations, man, KD bar the door, let's rush the passer, bring everybody. You know what's coming. Get after the QB, and you cause the fumble. Great third down execution by this defense.
Handoff to the single back. Turning it on. Headed to the end zone. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
You know, sudden change situations are so interesting because oftentimes in that kind of instance, you get the ball back on a turnover and offenses are trying to take a shot looking for the home run touchdown. But that time they just turned around and handed it off. It was a more conservative play call, David, but it gave them the same desired result.
Well, and it's kind of crazy. When you force that turnover, everybody goes bananas. The sidelines going nuts. You get a little bit of extra juice, and then they hand the football off, and everybody does their job. They capitalize on it. Momentum swings happen so fast in college football.
The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Swapped immediately. And the Noles will hustle to the line.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front seven, they had dudes winning. Just
makes the catch, and he's free. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Okay, here's the bad news. They're down by a lot of points really early in this game in the first quarter. The good news is there's a lot of football left. The better news, they finally get a big play through the air. That's the kind of play that can spark some confidence and completely turn this thing around. They got to keep that up.
Oh, pressure's coming. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, gonna throw it. Gets rid of it.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Third and long right here. Quarterback changing the play. They're all over him. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. The Noles have this offense rolling. Fresh center downs going to the air. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Finds the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Looking to throw on third. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Quarterback slides, and he's got enough for the first down.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put them down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you could tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
Motion from the wideout. Breaks into the open.
Well, you got to give the defense a lot of credit on this play because they were doing a nice job understanding who had the football and where they were. So a nice job by the defense rallying around that ball carrier and now not giving up the first down.
He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone. The Seminoles are in the hurry-up. Now from inside the red zone. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Noles! He got it, beat down in bounds. The AT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. follows his blocks. It's Jackson. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Right back to it. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Kansas State is on top as we get a look at the numbers so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Thomas. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
Well, there's an example of the quarterback just creating on the fly, because I think that was supposed to go to the running back on a screen, and he just saw an open guy downfield and said, I don't know, I'm just going to throw it down to this dude. He's wide open. I know it's not how we drew it up, but we'll take it.
They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Hey, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
And the Seminoles moving quickly to the line. Quarterback signaling to his guy. They'll try to get the first through the air. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Snapped on 4th down. He's brought down. Couldn't find anybody and get rid of the football, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And, man, a lot of times it's hard to outrun that blitz, and they bring pressure. They push him outside of the pocket. Nice job covered in downfield. Nobody open. He can't find a place to go with the football, and this is exactly what you should do. Keep hunting. Keep chasing. They finally catch him and get the big sack on 4th down.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Left side, it's Jackson. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Running backs are wide receivers. They do such a great job nowadays out of the backfield. All you got to do, dump it to him. Get it to him quick, and he'll make the rest happen with his running back skills. But they do so much work with wide receivers in practice that they basically have become wide receivers.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. There he goes. He's at the 40. Smashes through the tackle. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
Trying to run, it's Blaylock. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Just going to keep it after the snap. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Trying to slip through and pick it up. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
And it's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in 3rd and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to force something to go their way, and they've got to be better on 3rd down.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. After run, now throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Fielded in the end zone, it's Howard. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And it jumps on it, and they get that turnover. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Fresh set of downs going up top. Out wide right, it's Jackson. Touchdown, Wildcats! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Out wide left, it's Singleton. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Right side, it's Singleton. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. And the Seminoles come to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And the pressure gets to him again, another sack. Using his legs, it's Singleton. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We begin with the Texas A&M Aggies taking on the number 25 team, the USC Trojans.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
And it's Texas A&M keeping things within arm's reach here in this ranked-on-ranked battle. I think the plan here is just to get to halftime, then figure out a way to pull this out in the second half. And now we take a look at some of the other games going on around the nation on another wild day of college football.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Seminoles will have it 1st and 10. Can hold on in the face of the contact.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Man, defenses are terrified of giving up that big play. I like the offense taking a shot down the field, showing the defense, like, listen, hey, you're going to have to guard this. You better start being worried about the deep ball. Now maybe I can take some shots underneath, and it might loosen that secondary up a bit.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And this defense is smelling blood right now. Like, they know they got him right where they want him. Got him in a 3rd down and long. They got to lead by 3 possessions. Everything is going their way. This offense is in trouble.
Fields the punt. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Kansas State will get things going as they take over on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
They'll give it to him again. Runs through the tackle. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Booster, booster. Ready, go.
2nd down, going to throw it. Left side is Jackson. Still running at the 40. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The Wildcats come to the line after the big connection and going back to work.
Ready. 30. Ready, go.
Wants to throw one first. Rush right in his face. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Long way to go on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Unloads it left. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down. He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on 3rd down.
It's nice for this D coordinator when he puts his nickel package out in the field because that nickel player he's got who subs in is good in coverage. He's also aggressive. And he does a nice job blitzing, and he can play the run. They can spy the quarterback. There's a lot of different tools this guy's got to defend against a mobile quarterback, and I think you saw a little bit right there in that nickel package now setting up 4th and long.
Snapped it, and he has to have it. Lets it fly. He's got it, and more than enough for a 1st down. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Wildcats. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and he just has 4 now on the season. And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead.
And how do you not love the guts of this offense? 4th down, it's just another down. And what do? Stay aggressive, throw the football down the field, make the big play, get the big touchdown.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Oh, he's got some space. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Fresh center downs going to the air. Hums it downfield. The short hands, it's Singleton. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the 2nd half moving forward.
Moves to his right. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman and a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody really, really quiet. That's a great feeling.
Makes the grab in their space. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Headed to the end zone. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. First and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's in. Touchdown, Florida State. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good. They still trail 35-14. So it's an 80-yard drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Straight ahead, it's Jackson. Turning it on. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Trying to establish the run. Could be an alley. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Give to the running back. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. Kansas State back at it after picking up the 1st down. On the move, it's Blaylock. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Sweep. Freeze. Hey, move. Go.
2nd down to the air. Out wide left, it's Jackson. Makes a grab and room to run. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Drops back on 1st down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Looking for the goal line.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the 4th quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run is coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on third down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing, especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play uptight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. They make fun of kickers saying they don't have to worry about contact, but they do in situations like that. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Trying to turn the corner on the left. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that
Leaves his feet, makes a nice grab along the right sideline.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Making the adjustment. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Got his man. At the 45 on his way. And he's bounced out of bounds, but not before a very productive gain.
Guys at the backfield now. Anymore, you got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
Well, they take a shot down the field. It's another incompletion. It's really been that kind of story. This defense has made this guy earn it every single play. Really small windows to throw into. 1 touchdown pass. That's a little bit surprising. You thought maybe they'd have more in this game.
Throws it off the RPO. Down he goes.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
Wants to keep it in the air. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And that is a major reason why this team is losing the football game. They can't protect the quarterback. They can't generate big plays in the passing game because up front, they're getting beaten time and time again.
Left side, it's Thomas. And he's brought down, but he picks up the 1st down, and the gamble pays off.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And that don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. In the red area, it's Singleton. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Second down, gonna throw it. Got his man. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida State. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. This offense was challenged after a poor showing last week, and they have answered the bell. Fresh set of downs going up top. On the move. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Out wide right, it's Lewis. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the Heat. Snags it. He stopped right at the 31-yard line. That's not enough for a first down, and it'll be fourth. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. He's looking deep. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. He's loose. Touchdown, Kansas State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And the extra point is good.
That makes the score Kansas State 49, Florida State 21. Number 43 set to kick this one away.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Quick give. It's Singleton. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Well, it's a nice change-up call on offense because obviously in the fourth quarter, you're down by a bunch of points and everybody in the stadium is expecting you to throw it to get back in the game. So you dial up the run play and you get a huge gainer. Hopefully that can give this offense the momentum they need to try to scrape and claw back into this one.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, the ground game. Pull down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. He uncorks one deep. Makes a catch. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. All over him immediately.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody flying around to the football, making the tackle for a loss. Nice job by this defense.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover, and you saw a great example of it with that running back.
He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off.
And these are these moments as a defense, like, you're just trying to get out of the game. We're rotating, we're subbing, like, we've stopped them all game long. Like, they can run the football right here. The biggest thing is the clock ticking, us getting it.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
You don't want to get carried away. It's still early, but that was an impressive performance to go to 3-0. What do you think? How good is this team, David?
I love when you say you don't want to get carried away. But, you know why you say but? Because we're going to get carried away. Great start. This is what we do. We're going to react to what we see, and 3-0 is exactly how you draw it up. You build momentum, you start to build confidence, and you start to look like a team, Jesse, that might could do some damage later on in the postseason.
So, can they drown out the noise? Can they not pay attention to what we're talking about and how good we think they are and just keep that workman-like mentality each and every week? Lunch